Dear students, today we will discuss a very important topic, movements. When a force acts on a body, then there may be a following types of motion produced in the body. When body moves along a straight line, that is, all the particles of the body move along parallel directions with the same speed, then motion is known as translational motion. Motion is known as translational motion. If body is fixed at a one point, that is, one point of body is fixed, then body can rotate about that point. The only motion in the body will be of the rotational type. The second kind of motion may be motion of rotation, and third kind of motion may be a combination of translation and rotation both. If 2 points of body are fixed, then body can rotate along a straight line passing through that fixed points, line joining the two fixed points. This line is known as axis of rotation. Body will rotate about this line. If body is fixed at 3 points, then there will be a no motion in the body at all. That is, body cannot move. Body cannot move. Now, what is a movement of a force about a point? Movement of a force about a point is the measure of its tendency to rotate the body about that point. That is the measure of turning effect of force about that point. Turning effect of force on the body about the fixed point of the body. Suppose O is the fixed point and force P acts along this direction will produce a rotating effect in the body, and this measure of rotating effect of the force is known as a movement, and movement will be equal to the magnitude of force and perpendicular distance of the line of action of force from the fixed point. Suppose P be a force and small p be the distance of its line of action from the fixed point O, then moment of force P about O will be equal to capital P into small p. Capital P is the magnitude of force and small p is the perpendicular distance of the line of action of force from the fixed point. Moment is denoted by m, and m will be equal to capital P into small p. Moment of force will be equal to 0, that is, m will be equal to 0 means m0 means P into small p is equal to 0. This means either force, that is magnitude of force, is equal to 0 or perpendicular distance is equal to 0. If moment of a force about a point is 0, then either the force is 0 or the perpendicular distance of line of action of force from the fixed point is 0, that is, line of action of force passes through the point O. That is, either P equal to 0 or small p is equal to 0. If moment of force about a point vanishes, that is, it is equal to 0, then either the force itself 0 or the line of action passes through the point O. Sign of movement. Body can rotate in two opposite direction. Suppose this is anti-clockwise direction and this is clockwise direction. If the effect of force, rotating effect of force, rotates body in anti-clockwise direction, then movement is taken as positive, and if force rotates the body about the point O in clockwise direction, then sign of movement will be negative. For anti-clockwise motion, movement will be positive. For clockwise motion, movement will be negative. In order to distinguish the movement properly, proper sign is attached to the magnitude of movement. For the clockwise movement is taken as positive, and for the anti-clockwise rotation movement is taken as positive, and for clockwise rotation movement is taken as negative. Now, what is geometrical representation of movement of force about a point? Suppose a force P represents be represented completely by side by AB, and O is the fixed point which is not on A, and we draw a perpendicular from O on AB. Suppose this is ON. Then moment of force AB, which is equal to, whose magnitude is equal to P, will be equal to AB into ON. That is a magnitude of force into perpendicular distance from the fixed point O. If we divide and multiply it by this product by 2, then this will be equal to AB into ON will be equal to 2 times half of AB into ON, and half of AB into ON is equal to the area of the triangle AOB. That is, moment of force about O is equal to twice the area of triangle OAB. Geometrically, moment of force about a point is represented by twice the area of the triangle found by the given point as vertex, and the line representing the force as its base. Now, we take an example. Suppose ABCD is a square and 3 forces each of magnitude P x along DA, AB and BC of the sides of a square, and a fourth force of magnitude 2B x along CD, and then we have to find a point on AD such that algebraic sum of moments of forces about it vanishes. Suppose the point on AD is E, which is at a distance x from vertex A of the square. Suppose length of each side of square is equal to A units, and E be the point on AD such that A is equal to x. Clearly, each side is equal to A and A is equal to x, then DE will be equal to A minus x. Because algebraic sum of all the moments of forces about point E is equal to 0, then we take algebraic sum of all the moments of all the forces. First, moment of force P, which is acting along AB about E, will be equal to P into perpendicular distance x, P into x, which is in the anti-clockwise direction, therefore we take it as positive. And next, force along BC, its movement about E will be equal to magnitude of force P into perpendicular distance, which is equal to A, P into A, which is again in anti-clockwise direction, we take it as positive. And another force 2Px along CD, which is at distance A minus x from the point A, perpendicular distance A is A minus x, therefore the moment about E will be equal to 2P into A minus x, is also positive because this is in anti-clockwise direction. And again, moment of force along DA which passes through E, that is because a line of action of force P passes through E, therefore its moment about E will be equal to 0, P into 0. This total moment algebraic sum of all the moments is equal to 0, therefore we can write it taking P as common, x plus A plus 2A minus x is equal to 0, that is x plus A plus 2A minus 2x is equal to 0, x is equal to 3A. This means x is equal to 3A means E will lie on the AD side of square point E will be at a distance 3a, that is 3 times the side of square. This will lie at a point at a distance 3a from the vertex A on AD produced. Now, see this example. Forces 2, 6, 8, 12, 16 and 20 kg weight act respectively along the sides AB, BC, CD, DE, EF and FA respectively of a regular hexagon of side 203 meter. We have to find the algebraic sum of moments of forces about the point A and the center of the hexagon. Suppose ABCDEF is a regular hexagon. We know that each exterior angle of a regular hexagon is equal to 60 and each interior angle is equal to 120. This is equal to 120 and this will be equal to 60. If we drop a perpendicular from A on BC produced, that is AL, then this angle ABL is equal to 60. Similarly, if we drop a perpendicular from A on AF produced, that is AM, then angle AFM will be 60 because this is angle AFE is equal to 120, because each interior angle of the regular hexagon is equal to 120. Because each side of the regular hexagon is equal to 2 √3, therefore in triangle ALB AL upon AB is equal to sin 60. By putting the value of AB and sin 60, then AL comes out to be 3 meter. This is equal to 3 meter. Similarly, AM will be equal to 3 meter. Also, AC is perpendicular to CD and AE is perpendicular to ED from the basic geometric properties of the regular hexagon. And in triangle ABC, AC square is equal to AB square from the triangle law of forces. AC square plus is equal to AB square plus BC square minus 2AB BC into cos of angle between AB and BC, which is equal to 120. By putting the value of AB, BC and cos 120, because each side of regular hexagon is equal to 203, therefore AB is equal to 203 square plus BC is equal to 203 square minus 2AB. AB means 203 into cos of 1 is equal to minus 1 by 2. By putting all these values and solving, AC square is equal to 36 and AC will be equal to 6 meter. Similarly, we can find AE will be equal to 6 meter. This is equal to 6 meter and this is also equal to 6 meter. Now, algebraic sum of moments of forces about the point A. Now, force which acts along AB, whose magnitude is equal to 2, the moment of this force about A will be equal to 0, because this line of action of this force passes through A, therefore its moment will be equal to 2A into 0. Next moment of force along BC about A will be equal to 6, that is magnitude of force, into perpendicular distance AL, and AL is we have already calculated AL is equal to 3. Similarly, magnitude of force along CD and perpendicular distance AC. Next, force along DE, which is equal to 12 and perpendicular distance equal to AE. AE, and next is force is of 16 magnitude which acts along EF and perpendicular distance from A along from this force along EF is equal to AM, and by putting the values of, and also the force FA which acts along FA, the line of action of this force passes through A, therefore movement of this force about A is equal to will be equal to 0. Now we putting all the values of AL, AE and AM, AC, we get 2 into 0 plus 3, 6 into 3, because AL we have already calculated is equal to 3, and AC is equal to 6 and AE is equal to 6, AM is equal to 3, and after calculation this algebraic sum of moments about A comes out to be 186 kilogram meter. Now we calculate the algebraic sum of moments of all the forces about the center of regular hexagon. See this example. Suppose O be the center of hexagon and P be the length of perpendicular. Suppose this is regular hexagon and O is its center O, and perpendicular of C, D, E, F, perpendicular distance of O from any side, suppose this is equal to small p, and this small p will be equal to half of AE is equal to half of 6, because A is equal to 6, therefore P comes out to be 3, and algebraic of sum of all the moments of force about O will be equal to 2 into P, because perpendicular distance from all the forces is same from the fixed point O. Perpendicular distance of lines of action of all the forces from point O is same, and suppose this is equal to small p and small p is equal to 3. By putting the value of 3, the algebraic sum of moments about forces about O comes out to be 64 p, which is equal to 64 into 3, 192 kilogram meter. Now take another example. A man on road is pulling a vertical tree with a given force by means of a rope p meters long. At what point of tree must one end of rope be attached so that he may have the greatest tendency to pull it over? Let OB be a vertical tree and AC be the rope of length P. This is a rope tied to the tree at a point C, and OB is the total length of tree. Now from the point O we draw perpendicular on AC, this is OL. Let COL is equal to theta. In right triangle AOC OC upon AC, this is angle theta, because this angle theta from geometry, this angle also equal to theta. OC upon AC will be equal to sin theta, and AC is equal to of length P, this length of rope is equal to P, then OC comes out to be P sin theta. Now in right triangle OLC OL upon OC will be equal to cos theta, and OL is equal to OC cos theta. Suppose F be force applied to pull the tree, then moment of force about O will be equal to F into OL, and OL is equal to OC cos theta. Therefore, moment of force F about O will be equal to F into OC cos theta, but OC we have already calculated. This comes out to be P sin theta by putting the value of this OC. F moment force of F about O will be equal to F into P cos sin theta cos theta. Multiplying and dividing by 2, this comes out to be half Pf2 sin theta cos theta is equal to half 2 Pf sin 2 theta. This moment of force about O will be maximum when sin 2 theta is maximum, that is, and also we have in this angle, in this expression, moment force about F is equal to half Pf sin 2 theta, and maximum value of sin 2 theta is equal to 1. Therefore, sin 2 theta will be equal to 1 if 2 theta is equal to pi by 2, that is theta is equal to pi by 4. If we take theta is equal to pi by 4, then OC is equal to P sin theta will be equal to P into sin pi by 4, means P into 1 by under root 2, that is OC comes out to be 1 by 2 P under root 2 meter. OC comes out to be we have to find a point of the tree, must one end of rope be attached, and we attach a point at a rope at a point C, which will be at a distance half P under 2 meters from the point O. See this example. We have 4 forces equal to 3649 newtons act along the sides AB, BC, CC and DC and DA respectively of scale ABCD of side 4 meters. We have to find the algebraic sum of forces, algebraic sum of moments about the center of scale about the point A. Length of each side of scale is equal to 4 meter, and length of perpendicular from the center of scale, suppose this is center of scale, and perpendicular distance from the center of scale on each side will be equal to 2 meter. Now, algebraic sum of moments about O will be equal to moment of force along AB, that is equal, which is equal to 3 Newton. Moment of this force about O will be of anti-clockwise direction, and moment of this force about O will be positive and will be equal to 3 into 2, because perpendicular distance is equal to 2. Now, moment of next force, which is along CB of 6 Newton, its direction of movement is clockwise, and this will be equal to negative minus 6 into 2, and force of 4 Newton along DC will produce a negative moment, will be equal to minus 4 into 2, and again force along DA, which is equal to 9, and produce movement along anti-clockwise, which will be taken as positive, and total movement will be net resultant of these, all these movements will be equal to 4 Newton meter, which is positive. And algebraic sum of moments of forces about A, moment of force 3n and 9n, 3n acts along AB and 9n acts along DA. These two forces passes through point A, therefore its the moment of these forces will be equal to 0, and moment of force along CB, which is equal to 6n, its moment about A will be equal to minus 6 into 4, because this force will produce a clockwise moment, and that of force 4n along DC will also produce a clockwise moment, that is also equal to minus 4 into 4, that is total moment produced will be equal to minus 40 Newton meter. So, students, these are some examples in which we have calculated the movement, algebraic sum of moments of some forces acting on a rigid body about a point. Thank you, students.